So from here, I took this one, this data set I took, this day-wise CSV, this data set I took, and I implemented this one, this conform, only this conform column I took, and I implemented polynomial regression. Still so many are there, see here also still active recovery, so many things are there, but this one column I took and I implemented. So that only I will show you to all of you. So this is a data set. So as everyone, just I written completely step by step I written so that everyone can understand. So first step, has everyone know that I imported this library. The first one is panda. As you can see here, import pandas as pd, and one is matplotlib pyplot. This one, these three library I imported, and numpy. So after this completed, then I took this, imported this data set, as you can see here. So this is a data set. So this data set I taken and imported from here. If you wanted to know that how I imported, so first for importing that one, before itself here you have to import all this file. If you don't import means while importing it will show error. So just everyone knows, but that's then also for I am telling from scratch, so everyone come to know who don't know these all things and all. So here this is a data set what sir has given, and this and all files. So as you can see here, these are the file. From here you have to import, and this is a folder where I implemented all these codes and all. So here you can see and here this one you don't need to write this R. So here as you can see day wise, so here is the folder. So from here it will import it. Then afterward this one, removing unnecessary columns. Everyone can hear my voice now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, someone has okay. So here after completing this one, so first everyone what they have to do, first you have first you all of them we have to import. Then second step, import this data set. Afterwards what you have to do, and here sir has told only to focus only this 7 column, that's it. And this column we no need to implement anything, just we have to ignore. So for that what I did here, just and here there is a two way for removing this column. So whichever you feel comfortable you can use it. So here the first method. So as you can see here, wait, we have to write here data set at variable name. Then I use this iloc. Iloc is nothing but is a location index. So here just you have to remove unnecessary column from here. So I did this another method. So here this I stored this data this set into this one variable, and here I use location. And location I didn't use this one, this function. I used this location function. And here this is a and here they given two options. See here you can see they given two options. This comma is nothing but this side. This you can see this one. This is nothing but range. This is a row column, row side, and this is a column side. So what I did here in row side, I want almost all 187 row I want. So I did like this. If you do like this, all row it will get printed. And this is a column side. So from column side, and this is nothing but this is a range. So here I want from 0 to 7. As you can see here, we want only from 0 to 7, that's it. We don't want this 4 column we don't want. So here you can do it here. So by using this function, whichever column you want, how much ever row you want, from here you can do it. So this is a comma part, and this is if you write only this range part, this one only if you write means all row it will get printed. And here, and this is a row part and this is a column part. So from column 0 to 7. So like this, from step 3 you can do it. And this is one more method, same thing what I did here. Just I want all the rows, so I did like this. Then here I individually wrote whichever column I want date, confirm, date, death, recovery, active, new case, everything I want. So I written individually, and afterwards I printed. I printed the data set after removing unnecessary column. Afterwards, if you run this code, then it will print like this. So here only the 7 column it will show, and rest of them all 187 row it will show. That's it. So this is a step 3. So is everyone clear till now? Everyone clear now from step 3 till step 3? Everyone come to know what to do?
Yes, bro. Yes, yes.
Okay. Then afterwards, this one is step 4. In step 4, as I told here, just you have to see which column is having what type of data type. So for doing that one, we have to use this information function. So in Panda, we are having this info function. So what this info function will do, in this we can find in which column what type of data type it's having. As you can see here, this date column, and here it's having object. So here we should not have the object, as everyone might have faced that problem while implementing. It was showing that I cannot convert from string to float like that. So because for that we have to do it further, I did it here, typecasted I did. So here for data it's int. So here we have to do it. There is a format data type called date format. So here we have to typecast the date column data type from string to date format that we have to do. Then only that code will run further, otherwise it will show some error. So here this part, just for analyzing what type of data type, just we have to use this info function. After completing this step 4, then what we have to do, this this date column is there now, that we have to convert from string to date format. For doing this one, it's very simple here. Just what we have to do here, as you can see here, see this is a column. So this column we have to write, this column we have to convert. So here this is a variable name. So in variable name inside there is one more column, date. So we have to write df, afterward inside we have to write date. The same thing I did it here. So here this is a date wise df, inside I wrote date. Then here I use the function that is pd dot to date time. This is a function to convert from string to date format. And here one more time you have to write this one. Afterwards, just I return in printed something, typecasting get column from here. We don't need to worry this one, but this function is very important. This what I did here, no, this one. Afterwards, just I printed this one, and as you can see here, this date is there now. See, it's converted. It converted into date time. As you can see here, it was a data type of object, but here it's a data type of date time. Now here, from here, step 5, it got converted. So afterwards, now we have to group each column and all. And step 6, now what we have to do, just we have to group. As you can see, this one is x-axis and this one is y-axis. So here in machine learning, what we have to do, this is x-axis, we will write downside. Wait, I will see. As you can see here, this is a plotted graph. I will explain this above also, I will explain, but for concept I am telling, this one is x-axis and this is a number of days, and this one is y-axis. As I told, I am finding only for column cases, confirm cases, that's it. And this is called dependent variable. This one is called dependent variable, because this one is dependent on number of days. And this part is called future, as this is a terminology which is used in machine learning. So this is called future and this is called label. And in future we have only one future, that's it. So just remember, because as sir told for us that while giving presentation they will ask question, in like interview they will ask question, what is this one, what is this one, what is independent variable, in this graph you show which one is dependent, which is one independent. So just for that one, just I am telling everything for you so that you will clear with all terminologies which is used here, and I hope everyone came to know what I was trying to tell. Now from here I will get started. So here, as you can see, this number of days is there, no, just a group, because what I as what sir has told, that we have to see based on date. So this one is tell as, this one is future, and this one is confirm. So we have to find confirm cases based on the date. So this is called independent variable, this data, because this is not dependent by anyone, but this confirm is there, no, this one is dependent by date. So it's dependent by date, so it is called independent variable. And always independent variable, what we have to find output, it will be there in y-axis, and date is given, which are how much ever future will be there, that one will be there in y-axis. So based on y-axis we will find output. So this one, just for doing that one, what I did, I grouped this one. So I used this date wise group by function, and in that I grouped date separate and confirm separate. And then what I did, I sum all the things, then I use sum function. Just it's like clustering, just I grouped all the thing. Afterwards, here this one is option called length. What it will do, here you can see, this one is I assign in one variable, that is data. So this length and what it will do, it will tell how many rows are there. So as you can see, there are around 188 rows are there. You got, I will tell where it will use, but 188 rows are there. Then step 7, till now everyone came to know now what I did.
Yes, bro.
Okay, bro. Afterwards, what I did, I took the x-axis, y-axis separately. As you can see here, for x-axis, for predicting a model, we have to separate for x-axis, and for y-axis, we have to separate the columns. As you can see here, for x-axis, what I did, no, I used some different trick. This one for this trick is not used for everyone. All the logic and all, it won't work. Like if you want to predict some another house prediction and all, it won't work. But only for this COVID-19, like for date type one, for that I used like this x-axis, y-axis. So here, as you can see here, what I did for x-axis, what I did, I applied numpy for numpy, and here I arrange, see, as you can see, I arranged based on the array index, assume number of days as an independent variable. Means what I did here, this date column is there, no, so everyone, because this one has stored in array, no, so as you can see here, this is 188 rows are there. See, 188 rows, there are index 1 2 3 4 5. So based on the array index, what I did, I took x-axis, that's it. Means from here we didn't took this date time, we did not separate nothing. Just what we did for this date column, no, there are 188 column, so I assigned based on this array size. As you can see, index is nothing but the size of this row, that position 1 2 3 4 positions, so from 0 to 188, so that one it assigned. So if you do like that, I print, and here see, Parikshit, you can hear my voice. See, this one problem you were facing.
Oh, yes, correct.
Yeah, it was telling that it is one dimensional. You have to convert into two dimensional. No, that only I were facing
Yeah.
problem. So for that you have to use the function reshape. So here what it will do, this x-axis there, no, it will be there in one dimensional. So here you can see there are two array. Here one bracket. So what this x-axis, this algorithm expect, it should be there in two dimensional. So here what I took this x-axis, then for x-axis I put a reshape, and here you can see here there is -1 and 1. So -1 nothing but it's telling this is a row 1 and this is a column, and row nothing but just we are trying to tell how much of a row you want to take, and for column is you have to take only one column, that's it. As you can see, there is only one column, that's it. Afterwards I printed this x I printed and shown each from 0 to 187. From 0 to 187, it shows the position. That's it. This is only position index. That's it. I took x as a position, and I assume that this is a number of days. Number of days. That's it for x-axis. Afterwards, this one is y-axis. For y-axis, as everyone know that we have to find confirm cases. So here, what I did, y is equal to data. Data means here you can see this one is data, no? So here what I did, just to understand logic, for x-axis what I did, I assume this date index, and for y-axis I assign this value of this confirm case. I am telling in that column that you assign this y-axis value. That's it. This y-axis value. So here you can see here I did value. Value what it will do, this value function in confirm, whichever value will be there, it will print it. So see here, this and all is confirm values from 555 to 187. Till from 0 to 187, it shows the value. That's it. So we have separated x-axis also we have did, and y-axis also we did. So this much for this for plotting this graph. For we have to divide x-axis, y-axis, then we have to train the model. So everyone came to know this step 7. Is anyone having doubt?
Understand.
And Alan, bro? Alan, Parikshit?
No doubt, man.
Okay, bro. Here you can see x is independent variable. So this is very confusing, as I have to say for everyone. X is nothing was independent, means it is not dependent by everyone. So that is future. This is a input. Just for simple, x is input and y is input, and these are all terminology where x is number of days and y is confirm case. That's it. Now what I did, I plotted a graph. So here I use some different method. I use PLT. PLT, where it came, it came from matplotlib. So from there there is a symbol called PLT. So as you can see, wait, I will show you. See here, this one is PLT. From matplotlib we are consider this one is PLT, and whichever function is there inside this matplotlib, we can use it here. So same thing in this, same thing here. I took PLT, and in PLT there is one function what scatter. Scatter nothing but I want like scatter type of graph. So here we have to write, and here x and y. X and see one more thing. The inside a bracket we will call as attributes. If you want to explain, because in presentation we have to explain. So by using this code we have to explain. So how we can explain? So this is a PLT, and here I use scatter, and here there is an attribute inside. In this I took x-axis as a x value. As you can see here, this is a x value. No, I store this completely. I store in x, and I completely this one I store in y. So this two thing I have to print. So here this is a x and this is a y, and here this is a color, what type of color you want. So there are so many arguments are there in PLT, so I used only these 3, that's it. So here as you can see here, size, x, y, and this color means I want green color. So see, it's showing green color. Then here there is one more function, title. Title nothing but as you can see here, this part, no, number of days versus. So you can write what type of title is it, means dependent and independent, both the thing you can just only for representation purpose, that's it. For title I wrote number of days versus confirm case, and this one is actual value, means original value. And afterwards what I did, I use x label function, that is number of days, and this one, no, this much it won't affect the code. If you don't write this also, it won't show any error. But for looking good and for complete detail, just we are writing, that's it. Main logic is this one. This is a logic. This one, if you don't write means it will show error. So this one, after writing this and all, just only for representation, that's it. It's like a printing output, that's it. This is, and for x label means in x-axis what it is, this is a number of case. So here I written number of case, so it's number.
Dot scatter is the important line. First line.
What, bro?
First line PLT dot scatter is the important line.
Yeah, yes, bro, this one. Because see, this part is an important line. Because here this is a function. Because here we have divided, no, we have divided x and y.
Yes.
So we use scatter only.
Yes.
If you use another, no, if you use a bar, it won't come, because like that only it's there. Because we have before itself we took x and y and stored in that, no. If you want, you can use pie plot, means plot function. When we will use that plot function, when we are making a graph from data frame column only, then we will use. But here we assign variable, no, we store this one in x and y. For doing this only, we have did like this: plt scatter xy. This one is what type of color you want, and this one only for displaying. The just only for displaying. Right, I will write only for displaying. That's it. Only for displaying this below. And as you can see, for commenting here, no, just you have to write hash. That's it. This everyone will be knowing that hash you have to write. Then here this down part is only for displaying. That's it. Title and number of days, confirm case. X I have to write number of days, Y confirm case. Then this part is printing. For printing this graph, we will use plt.show. That's it. If you run this code, it will whatever you assigned here, no, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Same thing it will show. X is nothing but number of days. So this is nothing but index from 0 to 175, and this above is confirm case. So you can show how the graph is going. It's going keep on up. So the linear regression is nothing but that line keep on increasing. And in regression problem, every time we will be having both label also we will be having, future also we will be having. So here you can see we are having future also, input also we are having, output also we are having, and we are training that actual value and we are predicting the future. So that is only called regression problem. So now first this step 9, no, what I wanted to tell for you all guys, this step 9 no need to do, because sir told only to do polynomial regression. Just for explaining for all you guys why regression problem is not used here, just a use only for concept purpose only, or else you can for project you can skip this step 9, directly you can start from step 10. You no need to do this linear regression. Just for understanding concept, just I am telling. Now here we divided x and y. Now everyone came to know till step 9. Step 8. Step 8, everyone familiar how to do it.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Okay, bro. Then step 9. This one no need to do, because just for concept purpose, because in a presentation they will ask why linear regression, multi regression is not used. Why you're using polynomial regression? Then what you will say, sir, I don't know. But why? That for this one you can explain this one why it's not used. See here, this one just you copy paste. That's it. So I will tell each code what it's doing. That's it. So here there is a code. First code I will explain from Skykit learn what it will do. See, all the algorithm of machine learning, everything are stored in scikit-learn. We will use scikit-learn. In that only all the machine learning, all the algorithm is there. We no need to write all the code. Just see. I wanted to tell one thing. When I was doing, then I came to know only this three part. That's it. Can you imagine only by using this three line, your linear regression algorithm is implemented. Only this three line. That's it. If you write this three line, you implemented algorithm. That's it. So here just by using this three line. So here what this three line is, first we will import this linear regression class. Afterwards, see this is a linear regression class we are importing. Then second line what it's doing, we are storing this linear regression. This is called object. Linear regression is object we are storing into one variable, and that variable I written as regressor. And then what I am doing, I am fitting. Fitting is nothing but basically just I am training my model. Just I'm training my model that what is x and what is y. For x is for 0. For 0 there is this much cases. For 1 there is this much cases. Means like I am training, I am telling that algorithm for x like this value it should come. For y for 2, 3, 4, 5 for this number of days like this value it should from here to here. This is the actual value. Now by applying this algorithm I am training my model from 0 to 187. As you can see, only 187 rows are there. One here 187 rows means number of days. Till 0 to 187 I am training a model. I am telling algorithm that see here for first day this much cases, for second day this much cases. Till 0 to 187 I am training, then it will predict afterwards in future based on the data. It will predict after 187 what, after 200. If I write 200, then what will be the number of confirmed case based on this training from 0 to 187. It will predict the output. So this is a regression, means regression problem like that only it will work. So here you can see what I did. I for this line, no, fitting is nothing but it's I am training a model. So fitting function is that only, and y nothing but this is the x-axis and this is y-axis. This is called fitting x and y. And afterwards, when I will print this one, no, so it will tell regression, linear regression. After training the model, then we will predict. Then what we will tell? Okay, I trained you from x to c here. This one is actual, no. So I trained by applying this fitting xy. I trained this model from 0 to 187. I told for 0 day this much, this much, this much. No, here I am telling, I am printing the output. Okay, then tell me the answer. This one is actual value. Now I am telling the model, linear regression model. I am telling, okay, you predict and tell to me what is the value of that one, like that. So here for that we are analyzing, that's it. We are analyzing predicted value by applying linear regression to confirm what the confirmed cases is. So as you can see, this is a predicted value. This is not actual value. So here for first I used score. This is regressor. Regressor nothing much. I used here variable, no, regressor. So I used regressor. In that regressor there is a function score, and in that I used x and y and into 100. So just consider this one. What this function is doing, it's telling 87% the value is correct. It's like a progress report card, as you saw on a report card. So same thing, it's showing the report card of this this what it's predicted, what this model is showing. If you write this score function, no, then it will tell okay the 87% the value what it's predicted, no, it's correct. But we want 100% accurate. We don't want 87. We want a model to predict 100%, but it's showing only 87%. So only by using this score function we can see how much percent this one the accurate value is predicted. So after here what I did, I used for loop function. So this much complicated you don't need to do, but a simple funda is only this one. This function is, you can see, no. So this one, but I used for loop. Why I used? I wanted the model to predict from 0 to 187. So for doing that I used for loop. For what for loop means, number of time it will get printed. So I used y range from 0 to 187. Then what I did here, the original confirmed cases is there. For this is the y-axis. As you can see here, y variable, because this one we are predicting from y, no. So this is y and I. Of inside we put it I variable, this one. This is for original confirmed cases. Now you might have saw what is this y? Y is nothing but confirmed cases. Now for confirmed cases in x and y we stored, no. For y-axis, x-axis. But for y-axis the confirmed case is there, no. For x-axis a number of days are there. So we want the value of confirmed cases. So y-axis, and inside this is the index. This is a position from 0 to 188 you predict. So afterwards, same thing I did here, and this is a function of predicting how to predict the output. Only this one. If you write predict function, no, it will predict the value. Whatever type, if you write 0, 187, 200, it will predict based on that what we have trained it. So same thing I did here. After printing this one, see here. This one, this is not an actual value. This is a predicted. This is predicted after applying linear regression. So as you can see, for 0, no, actual confirmed case is 55. But when I apply linear regression, it's showing minus 3 lakh, like that it's showing. Minus it's showing. Means this model is not correct. It means that too in model machine learning when we apply, no, it won't tell accurate value. But our main goal is to try to take in from the predicted value nearer to 555. That's it. Like if 100 to 100, if 100 number also it's difference, no, it's okay. It's not. But here 55 is here, but here see how much difference is there. Like that we don't want. And one more thing, if it show 100 500 also static, no need to worry, because we are predicting the future, not what the actual value is. So our main goal is from here, from 187 150. This one is important. And here you can see for 187 days, this one is original confirmed cases is this much, 1 crore 64 lakh 80,000 485. But what this linear regression is predicting this much. So much gap is there. So due to that, this I think this linear regression, this model is not good because it's not predicted only. Now, if you want to visualize how the graph is look like, see here. This is a graph, drawing actual graph and predicted graph. So same thing how I did above, same thing I draw here. This one is y predict, this one regression predict I used, and x I used here. And one more thing, this function, what it will do. So here, as you can see, predict. Now it's showing x. If you write x, no, from 0 to 187 completely, it will print line by line. So I used x here. This one is a predicted value by linear regression. I stored in this one column. This variable I stored. Then same thing I applied here. I used scatter, then I used this one, and here, see, I wanted to tell. This one is actual graph. As you can see, this green color, no, this one is actual value, and this one is a linear regression graph. So as you can see, how much different is it? From here, this one is a correct value, but it's predicted minus. From minus, straight line, it's predicted. But what we want exact same how is it the graph is, like that we have to predict in by using whichever algorithm we used. But that only main goal is same. We have to, our main goal is same how the line is there, no original lines, like that only. After predicting, like that only it should come. If it's come means it's good, like that only we have to do in predicting. Now till that time we have to keep on implementing different algorithm. And that's the goal of this one, if you want to know whether this graph is correct or not. So here, as you can see, here as you can see here, green line is nothing but this is actual value, red line is predicted value. And after, what we can analyze from this, we can analyze this is not a best fit line and there is no error. Same, if the line come, see here, this is not a best fit is nothing but this actual value is there, no, same as it is, the line also come like that. So I told this is not a best fit line, and error is nothing but, see the difference, this is actual value, see the gap, so this is the error. So like that we analyze from this graph. Now this one is output. So based on this formula, this linear regression, polynomial regression, all the regression model are working. So here we are predicting m and x. If you predict this m and c, no, whichever value we will write for x, it will predict the value. Here machine learning is not like something different and all. Same, it's very simple. Just it's using maths. So only everyone will tell we have to be good in math, statistic, probability, because of this only. For linear regression, we are using this straight line. We are using y is equal to ms plus c. Here m is nothing but intercept. As you can see, this one from where it's starting, no, that is called intercept, and where is it? And afterwards c is nothing but coefficient. In which angle is it line is. So same thing here, what this model is predicted, intercept value, coefficient value, then I predicted. Then I told here enter, see, I will tell. So like that it shows output. So here what I did, enter the day which you wanted to predict the number of confirmed cases in worldwide, because I'm doing worldwide now. So I returned 187. See, now the predicted confirmed case for 187 days is this much, but this is not correct. So only conclusion, what we did conclusion here, 87% is showing a correct value, but we want 100%. And here best fit line, there is no best fit line. But here if you see here, from 100 to 25, the predicted value is correct. See, if you try to predict this line, no, it will tell the correct answer because it's crossing this line, no. If you try to predict this line, because 187 if you write, it will predict the correct answer, but we want complete, no. If you want to type 200 means this line is going like this. Linear regression, I think, was straight line, it will keep on going straight line. So only we are not using this linear regression. That's it. Now from here we will, this is the main thing, polynomial regression. This only just only 4-5 line are there, that's it. Till here, this is the last step we are doing, but for doing project, this step 9 you should not do. That's only for concept purpose I explained. Directly you can skip this step 9 and you can move forward for this polynomial regression. Does everyone came to know this step 9 process, step 9 step, how, what and all we are doing?
Yes, continue, man.
Continue, bro.
Okay, bro. Now afterwards, here we apply polynomial regression. Here what we did, we used pre-processing and import, and this is a polynomial feature, importing polynomial regression. The same thing, bro. Here what we are doing, just we are importing function. Importing is nothing but someone have did before itself, someone have did just complete code they have written somewhere and kept it somewhere else. In that function is kept it. Just we are copying it. And here this is a, as polynomial, you know that it's a 2s square based on the degree. Sir, I applied for degree. I trained a model. I did and transform this x. No, this x variable is there here. See here, 4 degree means 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will try to do in x-axis 4 based on 4 square. Like it will keep on by using this polynomial regression to keep on doing. So here I applied this poly here, this variable, and I fitted and transformed this small axis and storing x. That's it. This is applied here polynomial regression. Then this is the x value. As you can see, this is the x value, not this one. This ordinary actual value was there, no. So what we made, we converted into 4 future. First we were doing only for 1 future, no. But here what it did, it converted it into 4 future. Same thing. Then so that we can predict still more accurately. So here what we did, we consider this capital X as a x-axis, not small x-axis. Afterwards, now you can see from here you can't understand nothing. What is this and all? So for that, for understanding correctly what this output is, just what we did, see in data frame. Just we use panda function, data frame, and I stored in some variable no. So same thing I wrote here. Now you can see the output correctly, what is going on. So this is a 0 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3rd degree, and this one is number of days. So for example, this is a 2, this is a second day. For second day, the degree of 0 is 1, the degree of 1 is 2, the degree of 2 means it will multiply 2 by 2 times 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, same thing till 4th it's going on. So this is only polynomial regression. So now we did this part, this step. Now B part is over. Then we applying linear regression. Till B, everyone came to know, no? What I was trying to explain. This B part.
Yes, bro.
So here I applied polynomial regression. So here you can see now. No, sorry, linear regression. Now why I'm using linear regression means just only for this one. Just in polynomial regression, what I did, old x was there, no, just I converted into 4 future, that's it, so that I can get accurate value. And why I did this this graph to get a curve, it will get full curve shape. For getting that one here, just we will keep on increasing the degree value. So this is degree 4 is perfect value. You will get perfect. If you want, if in future you can change the degree also. If you write 5, 6, 7 also write, but the predicted value we have to see. We have to be careful. So now here, just I will go fast because still only 2 lines are there. That's it. Now see here, I apply linear regression. Just same how we did previously, same thing. Just I interchange small x to x as I told here. Note small x, it's a capital X, not small x. Afterwards I apply linear regression. Then same thing, after applying linear regression, I started predicting. I started analyzing. Same thing as I told before. We use score function. If you whichever in future, you also if you do personally know, then also for predicting machine learning, first step we will analyze. We will analyze by score. What is the score of this? Because we wanted to know now how much percent that value is accurate. Now you can see here, after applying polynomial regression, 99.89% of value are accurate. Can you imagine 99.89% by applying this polynomial regression? All what based when I trained this model, no, this data set, it's telling 99.89% that value is correct. That much percent it's showing. Then let's see how much it predicted. As you can see here, starting confirmed case is 555, but it's showing this much value. Now you can ask question why this much, but we have to be careful that we are finding for future, not this and all is predicted value before itself we are knowing. But what this goal of this project is, we have to predict what after 187 days. So whenever we are trying, we should not say that okay, the starting means it's not coming means this model is wrong. Not like that. We have to see the graph. Unless we will see the graph, we should not skip this algorithm and all. So we have to see complete, we have to analyze code from 0 to 187. If we see here, see correctly, if you see for this one, day 187, see how much accurate is. You can only analyze. I will give some time, you only see it. For 187, after applying polynomial regression, how much? See, original value is 1 crore 64 lakh 80,485. But how it's predicted? See, the predicted value is how much? 1 crore 64 lakh 34,000. What's the difference of this one? When we applied previously linear regression, no, how much it was showing? Here you can see. Here when we applied here linear regression, no. See here, how much difference was there? So here the actual value of this was, but see the predicted value. 1 crore 20 lakh. How much? 70,000 was difference, but more than that. So here see how much difference is there. So only I told no here. Before writing this one, just you write score, that's it. If you write a score function, no, you'll come to know. It's telling 99% the values are correct. What we have trained the ML model. So only see 99% the values are correct. And here also you can see for N87 the value it's showing correct. Means the difference around 4 to 500 will be there, but you can see how the accurate value, you can see it here. Now let's see by using this graph, same thing we did here. This one is there, no. What I did here, I used this predict function, and x is nothing but we should use capital X, and x what it will do, it will print from 0 to 187. It will by default it will print it. If you write this code in separate, no, it will print from 0 to 187. But here what I did, I written like this. If you write this variable somewhere, it will print from 0 to 187 predicted value, not not that one. Predicted value it will print. Then here I use this graph, and now this is called actual predicted graph. I made it into orange color. Now you can see this orange color, no, orange color is actual original values, and this one, this plot function is there, no. This plot function is blue color, which is predicted by applying polynomial regression, and this one is only for displaying. Now you can see the line number of days confirmed cases by applying polynomial regression. See how much difference are there. Now you can see you can tell that best fit line is एकदम accurate. our main goal in this is same the what we have predicted, exact actual line, same line should come. That's one our main goal from here. Till here to here 187, same value it should get predicted. If it won't get predicted, then we can say that our model is not good. We have to try another algorithm. We have to predict, but it's telling correct no, and the two it's telling 99% the values are correct. So only sir was telling the polynomial regression is very good algorithm. Now you can see I written here orange line is actual line, blue line is predicted line. And by analyzing this graph, I told this is the best fit line. So as you can see, this line is not somewhere else, same as it is how the line is as it only it's going. Now you can say how it will predict the future. Everyone tell the machine learning is used for predicting the future. How? See here. If you want, this is a 187 line. No, if you want to predict 200, see it will try to predict the slope. It's the slope is like this. So and when we try to predict like this, so like this one it will go no. So based on the future, based on the slope line, it will predict what will be the value of in future. So like this only this ML model, all the model will work based on by slope. If you write slope no, then also it will keep on going like this only, like this only it will go. So in this inline from here to here, whichever date you write, it will predict because based on the slope no. If the slope was like this, it will predict like this. But this is the actual value and this is a predicted value. So same as it is, it's learning. Then I will tell what is the predicted value of 200. It will go here. Okay, this is a value. So like this only ML model will work. The same thing here. This one is output. You can see this is the intercept value. This is a regressor value, slope value, and here this one is wait. Now let's see. When here what is telling, enter the day which you wanted to predict the number of confirmed cases of worldwide. Let's say we'll tell 187. Now I use 3-time loop, so it will repeat 3 times. So one more time we will tell 250, then 300. Now you can see here, this is a predicted by polynomial regression, 1 crore 64 lakh based on this value. Now see, in our data set only we were having till 187 date, that's it. But we did for 250, 300. How is it predicting? Based on the slope, because keep on going slope. Now based on that value it will predict. So as you can see here, it's predicting the future. 250 is this much, 300 will be this like this much in future. How much ever day you write, it will predict. So this is only the polynomial regression model. So from here it's finished. This only we have to do in our complete project. Still some changes we have to do. Still it's not a complete. Now what the sir is telling that I did it in day. So what you have to do, you have to make you have to write one function. You have to do it some another way. We will try to figure out what it will be there. But till now this much is enough. If this much, if you come to know means you can do it by your own. So like this only we will going to predict and all the polynomial regression, everything we will be doing by using this only step 10. That's it. This step 9 no need to do. Step 9 only for understanding purpose we did. Otherwise you can skip this one. And you can write this one. I can do copy paste. Copy paste is by doing projects very easy, but main thing is we have to understand which code is doing what. That's it. So everyone is clear. Is anyone having doubt? Anything?
We got it, man. But in last we will predict now. There we'll instead of typing the date 250 300, we will type date only.
Yeah, date only we are predicting. No, see here.
No. There you will type the number of days, 250 or 300 like that.
Wait.
Go
Okay.
for last.
So it's telling enter the day which you wanted to predict the number of confirmed cases in worldwide. From here what's doubt is?
See here you will type for example 250.
Okay.
250 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ನೀನು 187 means 20 to 7 plus 70 ಹಂಗೆ 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಗ ಅದಲ್ಲೋ. See what's we are predicting. No, this is number of days from 0 to 187. 0 from starting 0 day, 1 day, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So this one from 0 to 185 days. You got it. From there in future, based on the number of days, we are predicting the future. Still, you can, if you want, you can do like this also. You have to write number of day, date, and year. But for doing that one, it's very, still we have to work hard. So many things we have to do it. That only we have to do in future. But this is one is basic. What I did, just I based on the
You've written day and there, enter the day.
that
So
enter the
the
day.
day should be entered, right?
Yeah, we
Day
have
enter ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
ಡೇ ಎಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಯಾವ ಡೇ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ 300
ಮತ್ತೆ 250 300 ಅದು ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ?
that one is day, bro. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, what 250th day. For example,
ಸೊ 250th ಡೇ ಅದು.
yeah, like for example, in 1 year we are having 365 days. You got based
So it is same 250th day. Okay.
mean 1 year we are having 365 days, no? So we are not judging by based on the month. We are judging based on the day. So what I did based on
Okay.
what will be the day after 250th, what will be the day C. You can see, observe the graph here. This one is 0. The x-axis is nothing but number of days. Not if you want, you can write number of month for but it's not nice. No, 1 month means there are 30 days, but each day it's calculating from 0 to 1, because in fact we are having from 0 to 187 day we are having. See, it's telling 187, and here for till 187 it's predicted. They only told in 187 the day is 1 crore 64 lakh. So in future, what after 187, what after 250 days, 250, 300, 500, 600, 700, like that. And by assuming that only we have to say, okay, we only tell 250 days means, so how much month will become? Means around 1 year. Around 1 year means 365 days. Based on that average, we have to do it. But what I did, x-axis is number of days. Based on the number of days, it's predicting number of cases. That's it. Here if you want, I want a number of days of 187. It's predicting number of days for 187 is this much of cases. Okay, this much only the data set is there, only from 0 to 187. Now the job of this ML model. Now we will tell the model, okay, now you predict what will be the number of days confirmed cases after 200, 300. I will tell, okay, 200. No, 200 is not there in data set. See here, only from till here, only 187 is there. But the slope keep on going there like this, no? So based on the slope value, it will predict how much number of days, how much confirmed cases will be there. Now 200 days, it's telling, see, it's telling 200, 2 crore. We don't know, but that based on the slope value, based on the data which we have trained from 1 to 87, it's predicting the future. Okay, number of cases for 200 is this much. So it's predicting the future. And for a 187, this is the actual value. Till here, we know. Even we also know. Wait, I will tell you. Wait, I will show you. See, here you can see, no. See here. From here you come to know clear idea. 187 original case is this much. Even we also know, everyone know, but computer don't know. We are training computer for 187 this much cases. So it's predicting, okay, for 187 this much value. Okay, means the computer is learning. Okay, the predicted value, what actual value is, actual value and predicted value both are same. As compared, difference will be there, but majority it's same. So now I will telling, okay, you predicted from 0. See, you started from day 0. From day 0 to day 187, we predicted and we trained the model based on the original value. Now it's job of this polynomial regression algorithm. Okay, you predict after 187 what? After 187, even we also don't know. We don't know what will be the confirmed cases for 200 days. Even we know, no, we don't know. But computer will be knowing based on the previous data, based on the data from from 0 to 187 confirm cases, it will predict the future for 200 days. What will be the confirm cases? No, we don't know. It's job of the ML model. Okay, you confirm for 200 days, for 500 days. It will confirm. It will tell to you. That's it. And if you wanted to know whether it's correct or not, we have to see this one. Just we have to see this score value. Here it's showing based on these two value only we will tell okay this model is correct, because we should be knowing now whether the what we did is correct or not. So here it's telling a percentage. 99.89% is correct. That means the model what is predicting is correct. And another factor is this one, by saying this one values. Okay, for original value is this one, predicted value is this one. Okay, me is predicting the correct value. From that you can analyze okay what I am doing it's correct. Then there are three factors based on the score, based on the this one, and based on the graph. Based on this three we will come to know okay my model is correct. Here you can see this is the best fit, it's predicting the correct. And here we are visualizing based on the graph here, based on the value we are visualizing here, and here based on the graph we are visualizing. That's it. And here what is the outcome of this? It's a best fit and there is no error here, and what I did in the model is correct. And this is the output. What is the output? It's predicted intercept and coefficient, and this one is the main output. What we have to do, it's telling now this is the output by what will be the date of 187, what will the confirm cases. It's predicting. That's much only we have to do it.